Hey guys, 51 here. I'm going through Uncollected on this new monthly event quest, trying to finally get it 100%, and I figured I'd show a couple different ways to take care of the Mephisto, who's the ultimate boss. He can be kind of a pain because he's pretty much constantly on fire, and he becomes unstoppable after every time he uses a special. So that can be tricky. Obviously, anyone who's Incinerate immune is going to be good for this fight, so Red Hulk, who can convert it, Void, who I'm using here. Havoc actually would probably work pretty well. Night Thrasher, if you're good with him, he can be a little tricky, but Night Thrasher can actually get the job done as well. But here I'm just showing how to make this a pretty easy fight using Void. So not only do you not have to worry at all about hitting Mephisto when he's on fire, because Void is Incinerate proof, but just because of those passive debuffs that Void puts on, it's constantly hurting Mephisto. And then by the time he gets down and it's time for his regeneration to kick in, Void will turn off his regeneration. That makes this fight pretty quick and easy. The only thing, I think it's a bit of a bug that I've noticed, is that occasionally, after using a special, Mephisto will become unstoppable, but it doesn't say it, and it doesn't show it under his bar. So there'll be instances where I'll go in and hit him, and he'll be unstoppable, but there's no timer, so that makes it a bit tricky. But you can watch it and see for yourself. Yep, see, there's the regeneration that's not helping him. This is an R4 Void, pretty high SIG level, so that does help a lot. But that's a really straightforward fight. It's not really very hard. Just basically dodge Mephisto's specials and then give him a little time for the unstoppable to wear off. Okay, and then a less obvious choice, especially for people who are newer to the game and don't remember just how completely ridiculously overpowered our friend Blade is. Blade is like custom made for fighting against this Mephisto. Even though Blade is not Incinerate proof, what Blade does have is his Danger Sense. And the Danger Sense basically is a monstrous counter to any elemental being, and Mephisto is one of them. So you don't even need to have any of the synergies that Blade can have so that his Danger Sense comes on against all mystics or against all villains, which Mephisto is all three of those things. But just a straight up Blade, and it turns down his ability accuracy quite a bit. So what that means is that Mephisto's incineration veil that kicks in every time he gets hurt just doesn't turn on very often. So really all you have to do is just bait out his specials, keep parrying him, because those every time you parry him, it puts a bleed on. And then because of the Danger Sense, it increases Blade's damage by a significant margin. And then of course he can heal himself just by pulling back and healing. Yeah, so that hurts a bit because I hit with the special while he was on fire, but yeah, not really a problem for Blade. And then for those of you who don't really play with Blade that often, he has the other nice bonus of when you're around a guy who's bleeding, then Blade gets faster. See right there, did you see that? He was unstoppable. It didn't say unstoppable, and there was no timer. That's a glitch, kabam. Get on that. There again. Well, at least that time the timer was there, but it didn't say unstoppable like it's supposed to. There it is. Not a difficult fight. I mean, if you screwed up and got hit a few times, it doesn't take long to die, but 45 hits, I'll take that all day long.